This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. The UK police made a series of raids in July 2020 when the Encrochat company revealed that their services had been hacked. Encrochat was a communication service used by criminals mainly, the government suggested. It cost thousands of pounds every 6 months to purchase the phones that had no microphones and no voice capabilities. They could only send messages to other Encrochat devices. It was classed as a military-grade encrypted communication system, but the French police worked with the Irish University to create a malware called Cerberus. And using this, they intercepted the messages from the Encrochat servers, and this resulted in thousands of arrests worldwide. And when Encrochat notified their users, the UK police then moved in to arrest everybody they had been watching for up to 2 years. The National Crime Agency made 746 arrests on July the 2nd, and they seized 77 firearms, an AK-47 submachine guns, handguns, 4 grenades and 1,800 rounds of ammunition in the whole Operation Venetic opening phase. They also seized 2 tons of Class A drugs and Class B drugs, and 55 sports cars, 73 watches, and 28 million in Valium pills. There was believed to be 60,000 people that used it across the world, and 10,000 users in the UK. I've covered Encrochat since the moment that he broke, and I've got a whole playlist due to the fact that there were so many different cases. And with this latest one, it is a great insight into how intricate some of these setups were and how many people were involved, and especially how much money was being generated. The police believe in just over 1 year, this gang generated £165 million from cocaine. And this week, 21 members from the complex network were jailed for their roles. They even employed people just to count money. The police believed that the cocaine came from Dubai, and leading gang members would travel there and would boast about the fact they made £1 million a week. Paldip Mahngar was described as the ringleader by the police, and they discovered all of the messages via infiltrating the Encrochat system. The gang had already been under investigation, but Encrochat just made it easier for the police to intercept everyone. They worked alongside several different police forces, and the main one was the East Midlands Special Operations Unit. They arrested the ringleader Paldip in a quiet terraced house in the middle of Derby. Paldip was using Encrochat, and he made numerous kilogram sales and also had contacts in Dubai. And him and another defendant called Jaswant were responsible for distributing the drugs across the country. Jaswant from Coventry organised the logistics and moved the drugs and arranged for the gang's earnings to be collected. He ensured that all the distributors were well rehearsed as they pretended to be couriers to move the drugs around. The gang's accountant, Manraj Jahal, 32 years old, was responsible for collecting the money, keeping spreadsheets, logging the gang's financial situation, and he also used an Encrochat phone to contact his superiors. Over the course of 408 days, the gang is estimated to have made £165 million, and at one point they were believed to have been making £400,000 a day at the offices in Derby and Luton. Police were already investigating the gang when the Encrochat messages came through, and from the messages they were able to intercept 7 kilos of cocaine in Derby in April 2020. The gang member Iqbal had his home searched, and they found £20,000 and also £1,000 in bundles in a locked tin, and 3 kilos of cocaine in the wardrobe. The gang were jailed for a total of 167 years, and the ringleader was given the most, and 3 of the others will be sentenced at a later date. Paldip Mahngar received 18 years and 3 months, Jaswant Kajla 15 years and 3 months, Manraj Jahal 15 years and 8 months, and Manveer Singh got 13 years. DCI Tim Walters said that the investigation was a massive undertaking, and it took a lot of skilled and dedicated officers to dismantle the gang that was responsible for industrial scale supply of cocaine across the country. They made millions of pounds, and the gang used a token system to monitor the cash flow and also Encrochat to encrypt the conversations. The levels of sophistication were high, and the sentences today are a testament to how impressive regional organised investigations are and how big these organisations can be. The Proceeds of Crime Act is now being used to try to locate any other assets by members of the gang to try to take them away, and also seize any other vehicles. Several different police forces took part in arrests across the country, and one of them was when they found a massive £1.4 million in cash in Derbyshire, and this is believed to have been connected to the gang. Gold bullion and 19 vehicles were also seized, and this is in Derby, London and Luton, and the gang were communicating via Encrochat, and this was one of the biggest seizures that I believe they made. Detective Chief Inspector Dave Kirby, who headed East Midlands Special Operation, said there was £700,000 at one address that was at the heart of the operation. They said that by using Encrochat, they believed there was a head of the police, but the intelligence that was received by Operation Venetic meant that they was ahead of the criminals. The results in both the region and the coordinated effort across the country, the police said, means that this has a massive effect on gangs in the country. So I really appreciate you joining me for this episode. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to send your stories over to news@scarcitystudios.com, and also to check out the playlist that I've already got on Encrochat. And don't forget to follow me online at Scarcity Studios on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and Facebook. Peace.